The home run race between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire brought fans back. Attendance increased across the league. Television ratings rose sharply. Many sports writers credited the 1998 season with saving baseball. Sosa won the National League Most Valuable Player Award in 1998. He helped the Chicago Cubs reach the playoffs. He finished his career with 609 home runs, which places him among the top home run hitters of all time. He was selected to 7 All-Star games and won 6 Silver Slugger Awards. In 2003, Sosa was involved in a major controversy when his bat broke during a game and cork was found inside. Corked bats are illegal in professional baseball. Sosa said the bat was used only for practice. The incident damaged his reputation. In 2005, Sosa testified before the United States Congress during hearings about performance-enhancing drugs in baseball. He denied using steroids. Despite this, suspicion followed him. When Hall of Fame voting began, he received very little support. He never reached the required percentage to be inducted. Today, Sosa lives mostly out of the public eye. His achievements remain in the record books, but his legacy is heavily debated. Before the fame, before the flags, before the fireworks of Wrigley Field, there was only dust. Sammy Sosa grew up in San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican Republic, a place known for producing baseball players and breaking childhoods at the same time. Poverty was not an obstacle there. It was the default setting. Electricity was rare, food was measured. Dreams were optional luxuries.
Here comes the 3-0. Sammy hits a high fly ball, deep right center. Back goes Merced to the wall and right, looking up, leaping. That ball is gone for a home run. Sammy Sosa has hit one into the back.
Sosa lost his father at a very young age. His mother raised 7 children alone. Survival came before school. As a child, Sosa shined shoes, washed cars, and collected bottles just to help his family eat. Nights were spent on cement floors. Meals were simple and often insufficient. Baseball equipment was impossible to afford. The game entered his life not as a hobby, but as an escape route. His first bat was a broomstick. His first ball was cloth tied into a knot. Empty lots became stadiums. Each swing carried more weight than joy. Missing meant nothing. Hitting meant believing tomorrow could be different. This background shaped everything about him. The famous full power swing was not a style choice. It was muscle memory born from hunger and fear of disappearing. In a place where children were easily forgotten, swinging hard was a way to exist loudly. When scouts noticed him, it was not polish they saw, but raw force. At 17, he signed his first professional contract. It was small, uncertain, and life-changing. Leaving home meant leaving everything familiar. It also meant choosing hope over certainty. The boy from Consuelo did not arrive in America as a star. He arrived as another anonymous dreamer, carrying poverty in his posture and ambition in his hands. Professional baseball did not welcome Sammy Sosa with warmth. His early years were marked by trades, criticism, and mockery. Coaches labeled him undisciplined. Analysts called him all power and no control. His accent made him a target. His silence made him invisible. He moved from team to team, treated as potential rather than promise. Texas, Chicago White Sox, then finally the Chicago Cubs. Each stop came with whispers that he would never fully understand the game. Mistakes were magnified. Success was minimized. In Chicago, he trained obsessively. While others rested, he practiced. While teammates socialized, he stayed on the field. His work ethic was extreme, driven less by ambition and more by fear of returning to nothing. Every season felt like a final chance. The city itself mirrored his loneliness. Cold winters replaced Caribbean sun. Language barriers replaced family voices. Yet the bat became his anchor. Through repetition, he turned doubt into rhythm. Swing after swing, the game began to bend toward him. By the late 1990s, Sosa was no longer invisible. His smile became recognizable. His home runs became expected. Still, he remained underestimated. Analysts focused on other stars. Expectations stayed low. Then came 1998, the season that changed everything. What had once been survival turned into spectacle. What had once been hunger turned into history. The overlooked player became a headline. The ignored man became a symbol. But symbols are fragile, and when they rise fast, they fall harder. The summer of 1998 did not feel like sports. It felt like a national event. Every Sammy Sosa at-bat became a shared moment. Bars filled, living rooms quieted, newspapers tracked totals daily. Baseball returned to relevance on the back of 2 men swinging for history.
That was something else. Because, I remember in that game, pretty much, they was down. They were up, and then I was a home run from Davey. So pretty much got close, and then after that, they got it on for me. It was like, wow, I was incredible. Could be also in 2002 or 2003, they we was close, but they did it, and I was very happy about it.
Absolutely.
Sosa brought something extra. He brought emotion. He played with visible joy. He smiled. He celebrated. He waved the American flag after home runs, a gesture that turned him into more than an athlete. He became a story America wanted to tell itself. An immigrant succeeding loudly, a poor child becoming a hero, a divided country uniting over something simple. For one season, baseball mattered again. Attendance surged, ratings soared, kids wore his jersey, adults believed again. Sosa hit 66 home runs. He won MVP. The Cubs returned to the postseason. Though McGwire broke the record first, Sosa captured hearts. He represented possibility, not just power. Media crowned him the savior of baseball. Magazine covers praised his spirit. Commentators spoke in near-religious tones. The pressure grew heavier with every swing. The love became conditional. Behind the scenes, expectations tightened. Each game demanded greatness. Each failure felt like betrayal. The spotlight that lifted him also trapped him. When the season ended, the applause faded quickly. History moved on. The legend froze in time, and the man behind it kept playing, unaware that this peak would later be used as evidence against him. The fall did not come quietly. It arrived with splinters. In 2003, a broken bat revealed cork inside. The image spread instantly. Headlines followed. Explanations were ignored. In a country that builds heroes fast, it destroys them faster.
3-2. Bouncing ball up there. A run's going to score. Anderson to throw a full heartbreak home runs alive. And a broken bat. The Cubs lead by 1 here in the first inning. They're looking for a few more pieces of the lumber.
To see what's in the bat. And they want to see if what's in the bat is really the bat or if there's anything in there that shouldn't be in there. Generally, time I've seen something in there is if the bat is corked.
Suspicion spread beyond the bat. Steroid rumors intensified. Sosa's achievements were re-examined with hostility. Praise turned into prosecution. The same media that lifted him now dissected him. In 2005, he appeared before Congress during steroid hearings. Cameras captured his discomfort. Translation delays made him seem evasive. His denial convinced few. Judgment had already been passed. The Cubs' era ended in silence. Teammates distanced themselves. Fans moved on. His exit from Chicago lacked ceremony. The man once embraced as a savior left like a problem no one wanted to discuss. Physical breakdown followed. Injuries piled up. A back injury caused by a simple sneeze became national comedy. Pain turned into punchlines. Respect evaporated. After retirement, his appearance changed due to a skin condition and treatment. Instead of empathy, he received ridicule. Memes replaced memories. His image became a joke, disconnected from his story. The punishment was not legal or official. It was erasure. Hall of Fame ballots rejected him year after year. Tributes to the home run era excluded him. History edited him out without explanation. This was not accountability. It was abandonment.
Now Sammy Sosa lives quietly. Miami replaced Chicago. Silence replaced applause. Fame became a memory rather than a presence. His body carries the cost of every swing. His name carries the weight of unresolved judgment.
Oh, I mean, if they do that, probably that probably going to be a advantage for the team. But definitely, I guess Chicago, they've been playing for the last few years very, very nice. So I had to, I had to give it that to Chicago, and I hope they continue playing that. And I hope next year they can go to the World Series.
He no longer chases validation. Baseball fields now belong to children he helps, not crowds he entertains. Charity work replaced competition. Teaching replaced proving. The bat is lighter now, used for guidance instead of glory. In the Dominican Republic, he remains respected. Statues stand. Children still cheer. Two worlds remember him differently. One erased him. The other never stopped believing. Age softened what fame hardened. The need to be seen faded. Peace became the goal. He accepted that forgiveness from institutions might never come. Self-acceptance mattered more. His story now reads like a warning. Success can be temporary. Love can be conditional. History can be selective. The same system that celebrates miracles demands sacrifices it refuses to acknowledge later. Sammy Sosa was never perfect, but for one summer, he gave a country joy when it needed it most. That cannot be undone, no matter how uncomfortable it makes the record books. Legends do not always disappear. Sometimes they are simply ignored until someone chooses to remember. History may argue about his legacy, but it cannot erase the joy he gave or the hope he represented. His story remains a reminder that fame is temporary, forgiveness is rare, and even the brightest summers eventually fade into memory. If you liked this video, please subscribe to this channel. I need your support to grow this channel. Thank you once again.